Assalamu alaikum, grade 1. How are you all doing? Great. That's very good. Okay, I'm Ma'am Umama and it's your social studies class. And who's going to tell me what we did in yesterday's class? Hurry up. What was the topic or what is the topic we are covering in this week? Who is going to tell me? Hurry up. School. Yes, we are the topic is my school. Yes. And what we did in yesterday's class, who is going to tell me? We did the reading of book page number 3. Yes, excellent. What else? And we talked about the different activities that we do in the school, right? Okay, perfect. Now in today's class, yesterday's class we talked about three activities that students do in the school, and in today's class we will be discussing some more activities, right? Okay. So what basically school is an institution where we go to learn something for education, right? To learn something, to learn about each and everything, from where we get education from our general or first education till the highest grades, right? Okay. Now in yesterday's class we talked about the activities like let's say what children do. I show you some of the pictures and you identify what was the children doing in the picture, and then we discuss that particular activity, right? In today's class as well, I'll be showing you some pictures. You need to identify the activity going on in that picture, and then we will discuss that. Okay. So now the yesterday's activities were related to, we started from classrooms, what are different types of classrooms and what students do in the classrooms. Then we talked about the playground, what do students do in the playground, and we discussed about the annual games as well, the athletics and different types of activities. And beside that, there was one other picture in which we talked about what? Hurry up. Excellent. Yes. So in today's class now we will be and we discussed about the entrance gate as well, and I told you that there is the security guard on the front gate of every school who looks after all of the children and all that, right? Okay. Now let's move forward. Today we will be discussing some three more activities which are very interesting. And I told you when we were discussing different classrooms, I told you that there are different classrooms. Basically it is a classroom which is a common word, and then we give those classrooms different names and it becomes a proper noun. You must have read about the common and proper nouns, right? Now in different classrooms there comes the art room, there comes the your computer lab, there comes your classroom your own, which is like grade 1, grade 2. Now grade 1 and grade 2s are also the titles which are given to the classrooms, right? For example, there is a school in which it has 8 rooms, right? 8 rooms, two-story building, and 8 rooms on each floor, right? Now what happens is those rooms are considered as classrooms. Why? Because those rooms are in this school. Now this is the specification which is made. Now after that, the classrooms are given specific titles like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, for your understanding, for your ease, right? We gave the title so that a student knows that this is his or her classroom, and he comes and sit in its proper classroom, right? Then after the classroom, some other specifications are made like this is a classroom, but this is known as art room. Why? Because students do art or drawing in that, right? Now this is a room, but this is a classroom, but it is known as ICT lab. Why? Because students come over here to take their computing class. So these are some specifications which are made according to the functions or according to the work done in that particular room. Similarly, there are in higher classes there are biology lab, physics lab, chemistry lab, and all of these things are all of these divisions are made according to the functions which students do in that particular classrooms. Okay. Now let's move forward. At your level, the classrooms which are you guys, because do not visit the biology lab, chemistry, physics lab, otherwise we would discuss that as well. But at your level, you do visit art rooms, you do visit computer labs, you do have a function with the library, right? So we today in today's class we will be discussing these things. Now let's I'm going to show you some pictures and you need to identify what is going on in that picture, and then we will discuss it together. Okay. Okay, can you see my screen? Okay, perfect. Who is going to tell me what is this? What is this room or what is this classroom known as, and what students do in this classroom? Hurry up. This is a school library. Excellent. And how did you come to know that this is a school library? Why? Because there are book racks Yes, and certain books are placed in that. Beside that, there are some couches or sofas on which students are sitting and they are reading books. Excellent. So this is a school library. Now, what do we do in the library? Library is basically a place where all of the books, different categories of books, are placed together. In libraries, there are special racks on which special titles are given. For example, this is science rack, this is Urdu books rack, this is English book rack, this is literature book racks. So different racks are made for your ease, for students' ease. Or let's say if it's not a school library, it's a general library, then even then the tags are made meant for the public, so that when they visit the library, they came to know that at what place their the book in which they are finding is placed. Okay, so this is the information, or this is the way in which books are organized in the library. Now, what do students do there? There is this library period, or there is this free period in which the teachers take the students to the library. Let's say and if sometimes the teacher itself chooses a book and read a story or a moral lesson in which there is a moral lesson hidden to the students, so that they came to know about certain thing. Or sometimes the students are asked to choose or select their own choice book, and then they read on their own, right? So this is a school library. And what we do in there, we do reading. So the activity which is concerned to the library is, or let's say that your teacher gives you an assignment and you need information related to that topic. So what you would do, you would visit our library, you will find a relevant book, and then you will read about that topic. And that would be easy for you to write about it. Now let's look at this picture. Okay. Okay, who is going to tell me what is this classroom called as? There are computers placed on the tables in a row. There is a projector as well on the front, and the chairs are placed in front of the computers. So, what do we call it as? ICT or computer lab. Excellent. And what do we do there? All computer related activities, all computer related lessons are being taken place in this room. Excellent. So now if we says that what is the role of computer ICT lab in a school, we says that students learn about computer, its function, its part, internet, and all other things in this room. Beside that, similarly, as I told you that in the library, if your teacher gives you an assignment and she asks you to search for something or write about any topic, and if you do not have information for that, instead of going to the library, you can come to your computer lab as well, and you can find or search for that particular information on the internet. You can read about it, and then you can write it in your own words as well. Similarly, the projector which is placed in the front of the room is used to show the students. Let's say a teacher wants to give you a lecture about how you can use internet or how you can search for something on internet. So she will be using that projector, because projector, what it projects the screen, it gives you a zoom view of something, and as a result a students can easily view that, right? Okay, now let's look at the third picture. Okay, who is going to tell me what do we call this classroom as? This is an, no, not a library. Come again. An art room. Excellent. It looks like an art room. Why? Because there are so many colorful things placed. There are some art papers placed on the desks, the colors, chart papers, beautiful things hanging from the wall, even from the roof as well. So, from this outlook, you came to know that this is an art room in which all of the information related to the colors is given. The charts which are placed on the walls are related to arts, related to colors, so that when students come to this room and they are trying to draw something or creating something, they can use this information for that. Okay, so this is an art room. Now what do we do in this room? Very well done. Students take their drawing period or art period in this room, and the teacher guides you. Let's say how you can draw something, how you can color something, how you can create. So basically, in this particular room, we learn about the creativity of a student, how creative a student is when he or she creates something. Let's say when your art teacher gives you an assignment that you need to do this, and if a students do it very well in a very commendable way, the teacher will come to know that this particular student has this ability, has this creativity, that he can create such type of things, right? So in this particular room, basically we came to know about the creative level of a student. Okay, Sorry. Okay. So now I share the screen with you. I show you the pictures, and from the pictures, you identify the room, what type of classroom it is, and what type of activities we do in that class, right? Now we will move forward. Now basically what we did, we talked about now three other classrooms, which is library and art room, and then we talked about our uh, okay. Now let's move forward, and what we will be doing: an art room, a library, and a computer lab, right? Now we will be doing the reading of your book, page number 4. Open your book, page number 4. Yesterday we did the reading of book, page number 3. Today we will continue and we will finish this topic. Okay. Okay, I'll be reading for you. You guys read the page at your home? Okay, good. We eat our lunch at break time. Okay. We play in the playground with our friends. We read books in the school library. And we paint pictures in the art room. Okay, tell me, what do you like to eat in your lunchtime? What do you prefer? You prefer junk foods or something healthy in your lunchtime? Something healthy. Okay, that's very good. And how many of you prefer junk food? Okay, that's not good, but you can select a day in a week. Let's say on every Friday you will have a junk food, on every Wednesday you will take a junk food, but do not use it or make it as your lunch on everyday basis, okay? Because it's not good for your health. We need to eat something or in our lunch which is something healthy. Like you can take fruits, you can make something homemade items in your lunch so that it does not spoil your health, right? Okay. Then we discussed the playground in yesterday's class. We discussed the library. Can you see the silence please in the school library picture? Over here it is written silence please. You know what? The library is considered as the most disciplined classroom in the whole school, or it is the place which is most peaceful. Why? Because everybody is reading, everybody is trying to find something, searching for something, so nobody is allowed to make noise. Everybody, whoever is reading there, are supposed to sit silently. They're not allowed to disturb anyone because everybody is doing something, right? Okay. And then in art room, the students are painting the pictures. The last picture is about the art room or the drawing room. Okay. So now let's watch a video together about the school. I'm going to share the screen again with you. Let me know if the screen is visible or not, okay? Is the screen visible? Perfect.
Beep beep. Ooh, here I am to my school. This is my school building and how it looks like. That's a closer view to my school building. We have so many classes, cafeteria, gym, everything inside here. Let me show you around. This is my classroom. That's my class teacher. She's so much fun. And that's the cafeteria. And that's our chef. He cooks great food for us. We have lunches here. And the gym. I'm at the gym with my friend Bob. And the best times we have at the park with so many rides, seesaw, slides, and that's my school.
Okay, class. So we have discussed almost all of the activities that happen in the school. Now, what is your work, your task for today? Open your notebooks, write today's date, prepare the page first, and you need to write the book list. Okay. See, whenever you visit library, even if it's a school library or anything else, or even if you want to read, like to read the books, you need to make a list of your favorite books. First, you need to write the category, which type of, let's say, related to science, related to literature, related to cartoon movies, related to fiction, whatever type of, whatever category of books you like to read, you need to mention the category, and then you need to mention the list of books that you have already read. Okay, hurry up. Okay, so all of you are done. That was all for today. Do reading the book pages at your home as well. And inshallah, tomorrow's class we will be doing the exercise of this topic, and then we will finish this topic. And from next week onward, we will be starting a new topic, inshallah. Okay, so that was all. See you in the next class. Take care and Allah Hafiz.